History behind 6 wedding traditions still practiced today. 1. Wedding ring. The ancient Egyptians believed that the circular shape of a wedding ring represented eternity, as it had no beginning or end. They also believed that the fourth finger of the left hand had a vein, called the vena amoris, or the vein of love, which was believed to run directly to the heart, making it the most appropriate finger to wear a wedding ring on. This belief has been passed down through generations and is still commonly practiced in many cultures today. 2. Bouquet tossing. There is a popular belief that the tradition of tossing the bridal bouquet originated in medieval Europe, to prevent guests from tearing pieces of the bride's dress as a good luck charm. In medieval Europe, it was common practice for single women to chase down the bride and rip pieces off her dress, leaving her in bits and pieces of what she was wed in. The dress was seen as good luck for single women, a type of fertility charm. To distract guests from ripping the bride's dress apart, objects were thrown, one of which became the bouquet. 3. The best man. The term of best man dates back to medieval times, and while it is true that the best swordsman may have been chosen as a groom's best man in some instances, this is not the true origin of the role. The term of best man originally referred to the groom's closest male friend or relative, who would assist the groom with his wedding preparations and stand by his side during the ceremony. 4. Bridesmaids. There is a popular theory that bridesmaids would wear dresses in the same color as the bride's wedding gown to act as decoy brides and confuse any evil spirits or ill-wishers who may have wanted to harm the bride. The tradition of bridesmaids wearing matching dresses can also be traced back to ancient Rome, where bridesmaids would dress in similar clothing as the bride to ward off any evil spirits. Today, the practice of bridesmaids wearing matching dresses is primarily a way to visually unify the bridal party and create a cohesive look for the wedding ceremony. 5. Bride on the left. The tradition dates back to medieval times when a groom would often need to keep his right hand free, as he may have needed to use his sword to defend his bride and himself against any rival suitors who might try to stop the wedding. By standing on the groom's left side, the bride would be out of harm's way, and the groom's sword arm would be free to defend them if needed. Over time, the need for sword fighting during weddings became less common, but the tradition of the bride standing on the groom's left side remained. 6. Tying the knot. The phrase, tying the knot, is commonly used to refer to a wedding ceremony, and it is often said that the phrase comes from a Celtic tradition of binding the couple's hands during the wedding ceremony. The Celtic hand-fasting ceremony, which involves binding the couple's hands with a ribbon or cord, has been practiced for centuries in Scotland and Ireland.